What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Well, I have a glass top Frigidaire stove and my front burner went out. I'm going to show you how to replace that. But always remember, I am not a professional. I'm just a hairy homeowner, do-it-yourselfer. Always remember to throw the breaker or unplug the stove or whatever you're working on. Disconnect all electricity to it. I'm not a professional. Seek professional help if you have questions. This is just my experience. Maybe it'll help you. Let's take a look. So this stove has the 9, an 8, and 2 6s. My 9 is out. And this is the one we're going to mess with. So this is a Frigidaire FEF 336 BCM model. So to start, there are 2 screws underneath the front face here. Open your oven door. Screw here and a screw there. You'll see 3 other screws. Just take the 2 out in the back. Once the 2 screws are removed, you can now lift the top just like a car hood. Now you'll have to find something to hold it up. In this case, I'm using my grandson's wiffle ball bat. And this is the 9-inch element that I'm after. You'll need a 1/4-inch nut driver, and you're going to remove these 2, one on each side. This whole piece with both elements will come right out. We'll go ahead and remove these 2. Just set them right on down. Alright, now you either want to take a picture or a mental note of the electrical wires. There's 2 here and 2 here. Just pop them off with a screwdriver and make sure you know exactly where to put them back on. Once you have the wires removed, you need to take note. The elements are held on just 2 little tabs. So you might want to take a marker or a pencil and mark which hole those went into. Just pop them out and remove the element. Once you have the element removed, you'll notice the way this was positioned. You have to remove your tabs and put them on the same corresponding number on your new element. So here is the new element. The original part number is AP4416812. This is a replacement part by Pimco, a 316135-401. Got this off Amazon. You can look up all your other part numbers on Amazon, and 9 times out of 10 you'll find them. So as you can see, these clips need to be transferred from the old element to the new element. So I'm on 63 and 27. It's just a Phillips screwdriver. You just transfer the clips over. Yeah, pretty simple. And all you got to do is put them right back on that mark that you made on the mounting bracket. Go ahead and put this back on the mounting bracket, right in the marks that you left. They're spring loaded, so when you mount it back up there, it holds them tight. So they're right back in my original marks. And go up and hook the wires up. Everything's back in place. We'll go ahead and mount that back up there. So yes, once you get that back in place, you can go ahead and take your stand out there that you used, drop it back down. Once you got it dropped back down, go ahead and open your oven door again. Replace your 2 screws that you took out. Go ahead and plug it back in or turn your breaker back on and give it a test. All right, I'll turn it on. We'll give it a little test. There it is. Voila. All right. Now there is one thing I do need to tell you. So the reason for replacing this is this element burnt in two. So it stopped working. But in this picture, let me show you. So you've seen that the plugs on both the aftermarket part and the original manufacturer part from Frigidaire were both different. Well, it ended up making the element wiring different. So I had to go into the rheostat and switch the wire because the element wires were not long enough. The one for this side was super long to get to it, but the one for this side stopped short. So there was no way to reverse it on the plug itself. So to reverse it, I had to go into the rheostat. I'll show you a picture here. So if you get the original manufacturer's part, you will not have that issue and everything will be good to go. But if you go through all that and it doesn't work, basically just say reverse the rheostat wires. I'm not a professional, so this just ended up being my problem, and I hope this helps you. But always refer to either a professional or a manual. This was just my experience. So there you go. As I just said in that last clip, I am not a professional. By no means. I'm just Harry homeowner, and I try to do everything myself, save a little cash. So I hope this video helped you. And as I said, I had to troubleshoot just a little bit. I could not reverse the wires on the plug on the element itself because the one was just too short, so there was no way to reverse it or get it wrong. So what I ended up having to do to actually make it work was to get into the rheostat, like I said, reverse the wire on the rheostat, and everything worked out great. All right, till next time, like, share, subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Hit that button. Happy out.